Hello, my kingdom! Welcome to Testing 123, where I test the decks so you don't have to. We are live here on Twitch, and if you are watching this on YouTube, be sure to join us live every Sunday from 12 till 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We have some great decks for you today. They look like they're memes, but apparently they work. So we're going to test them out to see if they do. Here is the look at our first deck. I did not size that right. Well, shoot. It is humongous. There we go. This is our first deck. Human Torch, Squirrel Girl, X-23, Carnage, Killmonger, Venom, Shanna, Copycat, Phoenix Force, Null, Mockingbird, and Death. This is from Owie. Or not Owie, sorry, Owl. This is from Owl. It is called Discovery of Fire. So the main goal here is to plop everything down, blast it away, have a super huge Null and Death for the final turn, and already have Mockingbird played on the deck, or on the board. So that is the goal of this deck. Let's test it and see how it does. Before we get into that, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that little notification bell to get all the information about the videos and interviews and everything that comes to the channel. You'll be first in line to get all the information as long as you're subscribed and notified. Okay. Why is this so frickin' big? I don't know. We are going to have to shrink it. There we go. Now it fits in the spot where it's supposed to fit. Okay. A little on-the-fly technical support. Alrighty. Let's get into this. We've got 5 matches here on ladder. We'll see how it pans out. Copycat, grab Wolverine. Alright. If we're lucky, he'll kill it for us. Alright, we don't have to worry about Galactus because we have Muir Island. They put down a Nimrod. There's our null. So that's a good sign.
Impressive.
So they snapped, so they're going to Killmonger our Human Torch. Or they're going to arm and Zola their Venom. If they Armin, we will win with that. And that. If they Killmonger, then we're in trouble. But let's find out. There's the Armin.
Impressive. Rest in peace.
And there we go. 4 cubes. Game number 2. While I open up my Mountain Dew. I'm not sponsored by Mountain Dew. I just love it. Oh, that's a damn fine dew. All right. Copycat got Shang-Chi. All right, that's good to know. We're drinking Voltage this morning, Ligature. Some ginseng to get the body flowing. Space Throne is really bad for us, so we're going to hold off on Squirrel Girl right now. I love Baja Blast. Baja Blast is my favorite. But I'm actually a pretty big fan of all Mountain Dew. I like Code Red. Code Red's a really good one. This Voltage is pretty tasty. We tried the Liberty Chill. It was pretty tasty. We've had a whole bunch of new Mountain Dew flavors lately, and they're all pretty good. I'm a big fan of Mountain Dew. All right, so looks like we're not gonna get anything significant here. I was hoping for X-23 or Human Torch. We have not gotten those yet. they get our Human Torch. Now they're going to get our X23. Oh, not our Killmonger. I needed that Killmonger. Oh, you sons of bitches. Son of a gun. Well, we'll eat this.
Impressive. Rest in peace.
That's good. That's a good pull. Now they hit our Mockingbird. That's unfortunate. They ran. Huh. All right, that's 2 wins. Copycat got Shang-Chi again. Oh no, Doctor Strange. Oh, that's a damn fine do. All right. Adding another squirrel. Wow. Alright, I have to make sure there's room for Killmonger. So if I put Shahana here... You know what? I have enough room for death. I'm not going to bother with Shahana. I'm just going to kill them all now. Kill them all now! Invasion of the squirrels! Hey, TK. Oh, we could have got that Human Torch, too. Damn it! If I would have waited just one extra minute, we could have got there. Doctor Strange, TK. Copycat is Doctor Strange. Alright, so we're gonna drop this, eat that. Come on, null. Phoenix Force. Wow. Shit. Shit, shittity, shit, shit, shit. Alright, so... if we bring back Phoenix Force, we're gonna get something. Either squirrels, Carnage, Patriot, Squirrel Girl. So we're gonna run that. I'm assuming he's going to Heimdall. All right, let's see. Game number 3. There's Heimdall. Phoenix Force gives us Squirrel. And we win it. That's 3 games. 3 games, 3 wins. Is Wiccan worth spending money? Depending on what you define by money, TK. Like actual dollars? No, I don't think so. In-game currency? Yes. I think he'll get better with time. He's very mediocre right now. How do you get that Carnage variant? It was a bundle. I believe he was a bundle. The bundle? Yeah, the bundle's over. If you don't see it in your shop anymore, it's gone. It's 1,200 gold? Okay, awesome. So, yeah, it'll come back around then. Thank you, Ligature. It wasn't a bundle, TK. It was just a 1,200 gold. 1,200 gold card. Venom's gonna eat here. No, I'm not a fan of Pixie. I find she doesn't do anything that I want her to do. Yeah, this Carnage is gold right now. It doesn't look like this normally. We have our gold foil on it. It looks a little different base art-wise. You got a gold split on Kitty? Awesome, Ligature. Good for you. Alright, so we're going to Shanna here. Then we're going to Killmonger. Damn, I wanted X-23 to land on the left. Oh, thank you for the extra power. And it still didn't land on the left. We might be losing this game, folks. We win mid. But we lose right. We lost by 2. That's too bad. That's too bad. All right, so that's 3 victories, 1 loss. All right, we got their Doctor Strange. I like Pandart. It's very, I like Justina. I like Dan Hip. Those are my top three TK artists that I enjoy. You're right, like Ligature, she doesn't miss. She's awesome. Good morning, reading it wrong. We're doing very well. This is our 5th matchup on testing 1, 2, 3, where I test the decks, so you don't have to. This is Owie's fire deck, and it has been fire. What can be replaced instead of Mockingbird and Copycat? You don't have those. Well, Copycat can be anything because it's just an extra card. And as for Mockingbird, as you can see in the 5 matches we've played, we haven't played Mockingbird once. So it's good to have as a backup, but it's not a necessity. We should snap on this, but I'm afraid they'll run away. What the heck? Alright, we're snapping. Heimdall. And Hella. Not enough. And there we go. Victory! Thank you, TK. So there you have it. 4 wins, 1 loss. Owls, fire deck. Pretty good. Here it is one more time. Oh, we gotta switch the screen. There we go. Human Torch, Squirrel Girl, X-23, Carnage, Killmonger, Venom, Shanna, Copycat, Phoenix Force, Null, Mockingbird, and Death. I give it a 4-star rating, only because we only got 4 wins. It almost would have been a 5-star. We will be back right after this with our next deck. Stay tuned. All right, we're back to testing 1, 2, 3, where I test the decks so you don't have to. Remember, any of the decks that we test here today, the description below here on YouTube, you will find the deck link. So you can test them for yourself if you so desire after you see what I do with them. All right, this is our next deck. Shaplowy. It's called Havoc on 3. Wasp, Nico Minoru, Squirrel Girl, Havoc, Goose, Psylocke, Widow, Jeff, Mysterio, Mockingbird, Sasquatch, and Scar. The main goal of this deck is to get Squirrel Girl out on 1, Goose on 2, Havoc on turn 3, Mysterio, Wasp, and a 1-drop on 4, Mockingbird, Sasquatch on 5, and Scar on 6. So, let's test it out and see how it goes. While I'm here, I'm going to shrink this. No. There we go. Perfect. Now you can see my beautiful face. All right. Let's get into it. But before we get to the gameplay, remember to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that little notification bell. You will get all the notifications and everything that comes to the channel here on YouTube. And remember, if you're watching on YouTube and would love to join us live on Twitch, It's every Sunday from 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time at twitch.tv/KingofCanada JJ. All right, 5 games to come. Let's see what we can do here with Nerd Dynamite's Havoc on 3. Okay, we got Havoc. We got Psylocke. We got Sasquatch. We got Scar. So we can't play anything on turn 1. You don't have Havoc? Well, then this deck would not be for you, reading it wrong. You like the transition? Well, thank you, TK. We worked hard on that. All right, we're not getting the cards we want here. We are still going to Havoc, though. Change the sewer system. Flaviano's Havoc slaps hard? Yes, it does. It's one of my favorite Havocs. All right, now we got Goose. So... Haven't seen Omega Red in a pill? We're gonna Psylocke here. Give ourselves some extra energy. So we've now got 5 energy. We're gonna Scar. And Wasp. That should bring Scar down to a 2. They retreated. All right. 1 game, 1 win. Omega Red was one of your favorite characters in the comics, 90s animated series and Children of the Atom? Nice. I always liked Omega Red. His battles with Wolverine were quite legendary. Okay, we once again didn't get Squirrel Girl. Alright, now we're hoping for Havoc. Nope. Jeff. Hey, they got Wiccan. Now we got Squirrel Girl. We're gonna Sasquatch. They Loki. And Quinjet. We're gonna Goose. Scar. A Mockingbird, Snowguard, and Hawk. They won. They won this one. They just took all of our high cards and used them with their Loki. That's the joy of what Loki does. All right, 1-1. All right, we got Havoc, we've got Goose. We still didn't get... We're going to goose here. We still didn't get our Squirrel Girl. We haven't started off with Squirrel Girl in 3 games. Alright, Havoc. Alright, that makes our Scar a 4. We need it to be lower. Alright, there we go. That was unfortunate. Okay, let's try and get Sasquatch out for free here. So we're going to Mysterio and Wasp. You still hate Destroy Ligature? All right, that gives us Sasquatch and Squirrel Girl. I don't know, this might be a loss, folks. This might be a loss. Yeah, there's their null. Wow, by 2 points. Oh, we win! Ha-ha! All right, 2 wins, 1 loss. We squeaked that one out by the skin of our teeth. All right, Elysium. That helps us out a lot. We actually start with Squirrel Girl. So, Squirrel Girl down. We're gonna goose. I hope they get our Havoc. All right. We're going to Mysterio and Havoc. What did their copycat get? Our Jeff. Sasquatch. Oh, that's beautiful. We have to wait. I want to wait to the final turn so they don't blow us out of the water. But we should be able to Scar here, Mockingbird here. But we're going to wait till turn 6 to do that. Alright, so now we Scar here, Mockingbird here. I don't know, this one might be a loss. Jeff, Goose, Mockingbird. Yeah. We lost by a couple points. Their blue marble is what put it over the top for them. Four cube loss, damn. All right, we got one more game. That's 2-2. No Squirrel Girl. Black Vortex. Let's throw a rock in there and see what happens. They get Scar. We get Ultron. Well, that fucking sucks. They're a hella deck. They retreated. Wow. All right. Okay. So, Wasp, Nico Minoru, Squirrel Girl, Havoc, Goose, Psylocke, White Widow, Jeff, Mysterio, Mockingbird, Sasquatch, Scar. It is a fun deck to play, but if you don't get the cards you need, it feels very clunky. So for that, I'm going to give it a 3.5. Yeah, 3.5, because it's fun, and we did win twice. No, 3 times. One was a retreat. But we won 3 times, and it was fun. So if you want to test it out, check out the description below for the link to this deck. We will be right back with our third deck, and here is testing 1, 2, 3. We'll be back right after this. Welcome back to Testing 1, 2, 3. I'm your host, the King of Canada. I test the decks so you don't have to. We are playing lots of interesting things here today, provided by Snap Judgments. If you want to check out Snap Judgments podcast or Snap Judgments on YouTube, where you find lots of decks every single day of the week, check the link in the description below. All right, here is our third deck. It's the Hood, Hawkeye, Quake, Mysterio, Luke Cage, Copycat, Shang-Chi, Gwenpool, Man-Thing, Sentry, Annihilus, and Lady Deathstrike. This is Keen Koala's Infinite Quake deck. Apparently, Keen Koala reaches infinite every season with Quake, and this is the newest rendition of what he made this season. So, I'm interested. On turn 1, we pass or we play a generated card. That's not true because that is a Goliath. I don't have a Snap. Okay. So, we're just going to wing this one. We have the Sentry Annihilus package that we can take care of Lady Deathstrike with. Or we can throw it over with Annihilus. We've got Luke Cage to take care of Man-Thing. So we want to get Luke Cage out on 3. We want to play the Hood on the right side. We got Gwenpool to buff everything up. Yeah, it looks fun. Let's give it a shot. And before we get into the gameplay, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that little notification bell. You will get all the notifications of all the videos, all the interviews, all the gameplay that comes to the channel here on YouTube. You will be notified. We have a new video every Monday at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's where we're hoping you're watching us right now. And if you'd like to watch this live on Twitch every Sunday from 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to about 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, twitch.tv/KingofCanada JJ. Also, before we get into it, we are looking for some new Alliance members. If you are bounty driven, check out the King's Court here on Snap. We have a few openings left, so if you would love to join us in some bounty driven gameplay, join the King's Court. All right. Here is game number 1. Just as long as you reach your personal best reading it wrong, you'll be safe. I'm not going to delete anybody yet, but you have to try and reach the 2,000 points. 2,000 points goes a long way in the overall scheme of things. You got a couple days left. Just try your best and get as many points as possible. All right. We have Pet Mansion and we can't play anything. Taco Truck. We're going to play down Hawkeye and Chimichanga. All right, nothing here for us to really quake. But we can Mysterio. See, Mysterio is the card that kind of throws me off to why it's in this deck. It doesn't have any benefits to, like, a Mockingbird or a Sasquatch. It's just here. And I'm not sure exactly why that is. A Magic. And a Chimichanga. You love the Mysterio skin? Thank you. I love this one too. This was one of my very first variants I ever got. Was this Mysterio skin. We're going to Gwenpool. We got their Mystique, so that's good. Would have preferred to get their Iron Man or something. All right, we're going to Sentry. We're actually going to bring that Sentry over here. There we go. The Hood. Annihilus. Red Skull. Echo. All right. So, with that being said, we can Shang-Chi the Red Skull. We can Demon here. And then just for the sake of fun, we will mix Limbo and Taco Truck. We can snap. Shang-Chi. Demon. Quake. And there we go. 4 cubes. Stolen. Was that our first game or our second game? Mill deck. We'll see how well we pass up against Mill. What did Copycat get? Copycat got Leader. Nice. Fastos and Nova. Great Portal gives us Death. Let's loot Cage now. They Loki. We loot Cage. We're gonna Man Thing. Wow. Rey Mysterio and Sentry. They snapped, so that means they probably have Luke Cage. We're gonna Leader. And Quake.
Rest in peace.
They're probably going to leader us back. And we win it. There we go. Beautiful. Keen Koala's onto something. Although I don't find Quake very beneficial yet. The rest of the deck is okay. A destroy deck. Okay. So we're going to save our demon. That's for sure. So right now, everything is going to give them a free death. Because they throw down... Killmonger. And they get, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They get a free death. Here's Killmonger. There it is. Slowly, like molasses. Holy mackerel.
I definitely need to change my underwear.
Okay, I want to keep it under priority. So we can hopefully Shang-Chi whatever they put down. Man Thing and Grapple.
What a game!
All right, we got Deathlock. They're snapping. So, they have two courses of action. They're either going to Armin Zola the Venom, or they're going to drop their Death and their Null. So, if we... Oh... If we Shang-Chi here, because of the Armin... We'll see what happens. We're out of time anyway. Alright, so they Sabretooth, they Deadpool, they Death, and they Shang-Chi. We Shang-Chi, take out their Death, and we win it. There we go. Thanks, reading it wrong. It was a good game. There's another 4 cubes. All right, that's our second or third game. That's 3-0 so far. Hey, we got some benefit from Quake. Excuse me. There we go. That's 4-0. Last game. Last game. Yeah, not too shabby at all, reading it wrong. It's been quite an impressive deck. Oh, we took out each other's centuries. They magic. we get their goblin. They man-thing us. Oh, I just heard Copycat go off. Just because they probably have our Annihilus, I'm going to Lady Deathstrike. So they Viper that back over. What is... Copycat is Luke Cage. All right, can we do it? Can we make it 5-0? Yes, we can. All right, so Keen Koala's Infinite Quake goes 5-0. Hood, Hawkeye, Quake, Mysterio, Luke Cage, Copycat, Shang-Chi, Gwenpool, Man-Thing, Sentry, Annihilus, and Lady Deathstrike. So my rating for this is 4.5 stars. And you say, King, why not a 5-star rating? It went 5-0. Only because Quake is very situational. As you noticed, we only got benefit from Quake 1 game out of 5. We were able to manipulate the location and get her some benefit. So with Quake being the sole proprietor of this deck, it became a little clunky that way. So unless you're getting good locations and not having to use Quake, the whole deck is great. I loved it. I tested it. I give it a 4.5. Check out the description below if you want to play this deck for yourself. We will be right back after these messages with our fourth and final deck. Welcome back to Testing 1, 2, 3. I'm your host, the King of Canada. I test the decks, so you don't have to. How are you doing? We are part of the stream team, the Snap Judgment stream team. We thank you for joining us here on YouTube. And if you want to join us live on Twitch, we do this every Sunday from 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to about 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then the YouTube video comes out 8 a.m. Monday morning right here on YouTube. So, this is our final deck of the day, and we all know how I feel about a certain card in this deck. This is Dicavelli's Ari Arishem. So, we have Shadow King, Agent Coulson, Copycat, Loki, Shang-Chi, Man-Thing, Annihilus, Lady Deathstrike, Legion, Annihilus, Alioth, Mockingbird, and Arishem. And we all know how I feel about Arishem. My RNG is so horrible, Arishem will not give me any of these 12 decks, or cards from my deck. That's just the way it works. So, how do we play this deck? Turn 1, we either pass or we play a generated card. Turn 2, Loki is better than Coulson. Turn 3, Loki is better than Man-Thing or Coulson. Turn 4, Mockingbird or Deathstrike. If they're going to clog us, we want Annihilus. Legion could also scam us a win. Turn 5, we do the same thing that I just said on turn 4. And turn 6 is Alioth or Shang-Chi. That is the play-by-play directions from Snap Judgments. And if you want to check out Snap Judgments podcast or Snap Judgments on YouTube, check the video description below for a link to their channel. All right, let's see how well Arishem does for us today. And remember to like, comment, subscribe, and click that little notification bell to get all the notifications that come to the channel for videos, gameplay, interviews, and more. And also, if you have not watched us on Twitch, join us. I stream every week, every day of the week. Monday to Friday, 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time to about 3:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on twitch.tv/KingofCanadaJJ. And if you're not following our YouTube channel, head over to YouTube/SCJJ to see all the new and fun stuff happening on YouTube. Out of Arishem games, do you ever get any Eternals? Sometimes. You would think they'd be more prevalent with Arishem because that's a whole tie-in, but it's just random. Now, with getting 15 cards from Arishem, this will be interesting. All right. We got 5 games to go. Let's go with game number 1. And like I said, we start off with none of the cards from our own deck. So, we'll play Meek. Oh, look, we got Man-Thing. We'll play Spider-Man.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
You really wish you got McCary? She's a decent card to have. She's not an essential, but she's good. All right. To keep the middle open, we're going to play Man-Thing. Because he probably won't play into Man-Thing very often. Well, they got Loki. So they're an Arishem deck as well. Play Spider-Man 2099. They bastard their whole hand to give us nothing but threes. What a dirty maneuver. So they know we're going to hit Mockingbird. Because they sent us over a Shang-Chi. So they know for a fact that we're going to hit Mockingbird. And we lost that one. And Arishem actually gave us 1, 2, 3, 4 cards of our own. And we're playing another Arishem deck. So matchmaking just has Arishem versus Arishem. That's the way it works now. Nothing on turn 1. We can play Loki on turn 2. And District X. What the fuck? Oh, we get a Cassandra Nova. Beautiful. Wish we had that Cassandra Nova back when they had a lot more cards in their deck. A Shang-Chi would be nice. I think we lose this one, folks. I don't think that's enough. I don't think that's enough. That only brings us up to 18. They play any card here, they win. So, we're out. They snapped. I think they win. Oh, we did. All right, that's 2 losses, 1 win. Good morning, Puzzles. Okay, this is for 8 cubes. This is our final game. 8 cubes on the line. Can we do it?
Taking it.
We lost. So Dicavelli's Airy Annie Arishem deck is not for us. I give it a 2.5 rating. We've got very little victories and more losses than victory. Arishem is not for my RNG. It is just not good for us. We do not draw the cards we need. We do not get... I think this deck would be great if you take Arishem out and maybe add in Electro. I think I might try that and see how it pans out. But yeah, it was not for us. I tested the deck so you didn't have to. And it just didn't work out. All right. Well, thank you all once again for joining me here on Testing 1, 2, 3. I am your host, the King of Canada. I will be back again live on Sunday here on Twitch at twitch.tv/KingofCanadaJJ. Every Sunday here for the stream team. 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is when we start, and we run until about 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time when we end. The new YouTube video comes out every Monday at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And remember, keep on snapping and be excellent to each other. For those here on Twitch, I will be back. For those on YouTube, thank you for joining us, and we will see you again next time.
The King's Court has concluded. Keep on snapping and be excellent to each other.